The support the local authorities provided for the school stems back about 6 years when the school was suffering from particularly low levels of attainment. In the main, it focused on providing the opportunity and the risks for the school to take a different approach to its curriculum and its teaching and learning, and that was informed by the Royal Society of Arts Opening Minds competency-based curriculum, and it sort of led on to an integrated project-based curriculum for Year 7. So we encouraged the school to take some risks at that point. The school was in what's called special measures category 6 years ago, which was defined as a failing school. Within a year of our partnership work and the appointment of Madeline Cotson, it came out of special measures. If you look at its most recent inspection report by the inspection agency, it was judged outstanding, and in particular its curriculum was judged outstanding. So the merit of those early decisions of taking risks, I think, is a key. I think that's an indicator of leadership. And we can see that the school has improved its attainment better than similar schools in similar contexts. Not just better, but dramatically so. So that actually, in terms of the value added, this school has achieved. And there's a measure called the Contextual Value Added Score, and this places this school in the top echelon nationally in terms of its performance. It has had a steady, sustained improvement year on year since the year 2000. That doesn't come by just the odd sort of quirk in results. That's down to sustained hard work, and that's irrespective of the starting point of each of the children, because obviously there are some differences from year to year. So we can look at the contextual value added, we can look at the absolute attainment, we can look at the external Ofsted inspections, but actually the biggest indicator for me is you come into the school, the culture, the ethos of the place, the feedback from the children, they're happy to be here. I think there are 2 or 3 things that I'd get other leaders to consider if they were making changes similar to Bowring School. I think a key one is the notion that if you're bringing together one or more school population, then you do need to look at the timeline that's necessary to prepare in advance. There's never sort of too soon a time to start, and I think the lesson from ours is that we'd have liked to have started earlier. Unfortunately, it's always the imperative that drives people to get things done. I think the second aspect that I'd bear in mind is that actually, although it's tempting to assume that what works in one place works well in another, you must bear in mind the specificness of the particular cohort of children or local set of circumstances. It needs to be tailored. Whilst the approach might be general, you have to actually deliver a specific requirement in that particular school, because the children will be different. And I think the third thing to do is to actually recognise the synergy that exists, that comes through the partnership working and building a collegiality in terms of particularly the leaders, where actually, we all share the same moral purpose, but we recognise that we've got discretely different roles and responsibilities within the endeavour. And I think that sort of mutual regard and respect that grows from a professional community of practice is something that I would also seek to encourage others to follow.